Our party continues their journey to the village of Bree along the greenway after discovering the remains of the trader's wagon. Seeing goblins indeed were the culprits behind its destruction, with no survivors that they could see, and not much left. As our group continues, I'm going to need some more rolls. I will ask for a D6 from you, please, Riot.
Okay. 3.
Okay. Lawton, Toddles, please make an awareness roll.
I get to make a roll right away.
Oh!
Shouldn't be so excited, but I
Got a
am.
feat success with that one. It's a Gandalf room.
Great. Still useless in travel. It's fine. It's no big deal.
Okay. Lawton, please
Only
roll
mildly upset.
D12.
D12. All right. 3.
Okay. Lawton.
Hmm?
You and Toddles are on lookout, and you are beginning to pass through the Barrow Downs and the South Downs area. You've now heard the story of what happened to Anduin as he made his way around the South Downs. As you are continuing your way, Toddles makes some ill choices for the group. What do you think those are?
Oh, I
while
think
you are on lookout?
I think I said I was napping last time. So I think that's what it is. Yeah, I fall asleep.
Okay. So we'll say that you're assuming that Toddles has the right side of the cart covered. You're on the left side with your
Right.
pony. And Toddles
Yep.
is on the right side with her pony. Is that good, Toddles?
Sure, I was going to say I was sleeping in the cart, but at least you put me on a pony. That's
well, you
fine.
can be sleeping in the cart and maybe nobody knows.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
what I was going to say. I'm just like napping in the cart.
Okay. That being the case, you have chosen to continue as fast as you can to Bree through what is now the nighttime, with as few stops as possible. I would like to know, do you make any stops?
Only if people want to relieve themselves, otherwise no.
You don't rest at all then?
Isn't it still several days to Bree? We would have to rest.
Right. The usual amount, but not like stops to smell the roses, no.
Do you think
We
that
discussed this last time, and
Right.
I had been in favor of... When I said press on, I simply meant I didn't want to make camp on a wagon surrounded by dead people and goblins. I don't think we want to press on to the point of
Yeah.
exhaustion now.
Okay.
I
No.
agree with that. I think we just didn't want to camp
Do you
with a
think
bunch
that we
of
would have
dead
been
bodies.
trying to make camp then as soon as the sun went down, or do you think that we would press a little bit further just to get some extra distance? Depending
know
on
that
when we were there.
Hey, we know there are goblins about. It's more dangerous when the sun is down than when it's up. had this been an entirely different journey, I would have ventured for moving in the night and sleeping in the day, but this being this and that being that, I think we'd likely just move away from the bodies and make camp as soon as we can, making sure to reduce our profile as much as possible.
Okay. So, Master Riod, you are the guide. You are in charge of when that happens. So if you are saying that that is what happens and the group agrees, then that's what we'll do. So you would have made your way a little bit past where you encountered the cart.
Okay.
Okay. And this is just before the Barrow Downs and the South Downs.
If possible, I'm looking for a place that is relatively flat. I know that we're coming towards more hills and
Foothills.
mountains and the like. However, we need to be able to see as much as possible. So wherever we make camp, we'll either be nestled inside the fold of a foothill or on a flat land area so that we can see as far as possible.
Okay. I'm going to need an explore roll from you, please, Piper, since you are the scout.
Okay. Success.
Okay. You don't find a perfectly ideal place, Piper, but you do find something that's reasonably close to what Rioth suggests. Reasonably close to the road. And you double back and let Rioth know where that is. And you pull off to camp
Oh, sounds good.
for the
All
night.
right, Rusty, over this way. Okay.
After you begin to make camp, someone wakes Toddles up, and
Oh. Just close my eyes for a second, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Come, sleepyhead, you will make up for it
Okay.
by helping us set up camp.
Oh, this is my favorite part, other than the eating, which comes after the setting up the camp.
I should.
And to make sure said eating happens, I'm going to go fishing. Do me a favor and set
Anything.
up my tent and bedroll for me whilst I
Oh,
am
yeah.
gone. We are pressed for time.
Okay. And I will do all of those things. I actually enjoy this part. I imagine all hobbits enjoy, like, nesting activities.
Making it feel good, as we said.
Yeah,
earlier.
like, oh,
This is where the fire should be, right here.
Like if-
potentially
yeah,
this far away.
making it perfect, hanging up fucking fairy lights, you know, that's like, if what? You're traveling. Yeah, but you kind of need it. Atmosphere is everything.
Shire feng shui.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
gonna come back and there's gonna be like a little welcome mat by my bed.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Wipe your feet off. Make sure. I mean, that's
A little basket with some welcome fungus in it.
welcome.
Lavender by your pillow.
the
Painting of a bear hanging on the tent. Sorry.
camp is laid out. Night has fallen as Anduin has gone to find some kind of a fishing hole. Anduin, make a hunting roll for me. Okay. You find a place to fish without any problems. There's maybe a small pond or something that you're able to find at the base of nearby foothill. And there's some brush where you can gather some berries and things. You find a nice little bit of food, and and the pond is seemingly reasonably well stocked with fish. You can see some fish that are very scrappy at night. And
So, if I may, I got a great success. Since we know there are goblins around, I would like to use my great success to harvest extra food. So that tomorrow I'm going to gather more than we need, so that tomorrow I won't need to hunt, and I can assist in keeping an eye out, because I'm very suspicious after finding a broken down camp or caravan.
Sure. That's not a problem. You've gathered enough food and berries for normal people. There are 3 hobbits with you, which, I mean, that might be tricky.
Wait and see.
Are you trying to say something?
Yes, I am saying
think
that
so, yeah.
hobbits
Yep.
will steal food and will eat it.
No,
Okay,
we allocate
stealing is
food
pretty
properly
strong.
to those who
Yeah,
need it.
like,
Strong
you know,
words there.
food is meant to be shared among everyone, so you can't really steal it if it's
Portion
no
size
ownership of the
is
food.
negotiable,
Yeah.
but
I think it's
Right.
more like they don't understand the concept of rationing.
Yeah, I agree with that completely. Like, we're just like, oh,
tomorrow.
we'll just get more.
yeah, we'll just get more.
Surely
There's
Anduin
nothing
can just
rational
catch
about a
more.
hobbit. Aye.
While Anduin is away, you have made yourself a little camp here, and it's definitely pretty adequate. I think Rio
It's my
was.
nickname in college. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Terrible joke.
I think that Rio has given a fast seal of approval, more along the lines of like, we need to get a camp set up fast, we need to get to
Aye.
sleep, and we need to get on the road as quickly as possible. Because all of you feel a little strange, I think, coming through this area, this part of the road again, after hearing Anduin's stories.
Especially with all those dead folk too, right? Like we had just left them. Had we not stopped for the night, that might be us. So that's a little sobering, I'd say.
Yeah. And with the dreams or visions that Piper has had and shared with Anduin, maybe a little bit on edge. Coddles, you are shirking your duties as a lookout for whatever reason.
I think I'm just focused on the camp and setting up his tent, and I just, I start humming
it
to
look
myself,
nice.
and I just,
Sure.
maybe I'm also rushed because he did say we don't have a lot of time. So I think I want to do it right because I feel like that's the hobbit in me. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it right. I'm going to do it right the first time. So he said to do it quick. So I think I'm still trying to make sure I'm setting up camp proper, and therefore I'm not fully aware of my surroundings.
Launton,
Aye.
while you are making camp, you're keeping an eye out as best as you can. And you notice something. There is a sound in the distance that catches your ear. You hear a sound that you've heard before. It's not a wolf, but it is a sort of howl, guttural sort of howl on the night. You recognize the sound. In the distance, you think you hear a warg.
Yeah. The first thing I would do, how far away am I? And I'm keeping an eye out, but have I wandered at all?
That's up to you.
Toddles, would you have asked me to do anything, or were you just doing it?
I was just doing it, I think.
Okay.
If you do anything normally, though, I would have probably left it for you, right? Because I feel like we do a lot together and we
Yeah.
know each other really well. You know, it's almost like we've been married for 30 years and we're just
Yeah.
like, oh, well, I can expect that he'll do
Just
that
expect
and
you to
I'll do
the
that.
thing,
So,
and I got this.
yeah. So anything that you would normally do, I probably left for you to do.
I probably would get the fire situated fairly quickly. And then it being my job to keep the eyes out, I probably would have been, since you were doing as much, and I would have noticed that you were trying to get things done quickly but well, I probably would have taken more of the lookout burden, I guess. So I'm walking back and forth. Yeah, I'm probably walking in a bit of a crescent around the outside of the camp.
It's one of the first colder nights that you've had in many weeks. Probably since before summer started.
Okay. So, the first thing that I do is I would drop low. Being very small and being quite keen and adept at the art of disappearing, I'd be worried about my appearance first. So, I don't know where the light's at, but I'm low to the ground. After hearing that. And I guess I'm trying to figure out how fast I can tell the camp, how much I can see the camp. I know that we were trying to keep a low profile to begin with. So these are the things that I'm trying to assess. Is it far enough away that if I yell to the camp, they're going to hear it?
Make another awareness roll.
Aye.
That was a good question.
Yeah. Oh, great success.
Okay. How would you like to spend your extra success?
Insight. I think I need as much information.
Yep, I was just about to say knowledge, bitch.
Yeah. I need to know if I can either warn the camp or get back to the camp within a relatively short time. And just trying to figure out how far away this noise is.
Probably just in earshot, you know? It would have just been loud enough that you were able to hear it. So I imagine that with as little noise as there is right now, it's reasonably far.
Okay.
It's kind of a chilly night. The first signs of autumn coming, you know, within the next week or so, autumn is supposed to start. And this is like one of those first chilly nights at the end of summer.
Okay, so since it's a relatively okay distance away, I'm going to get back up and I'm going to sprint towards the camp. Not yelling, just trying to move quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm running. I don't know exactly how long it's going to take me, but I doubt it was I doubt it was out of eye shot. Like, I don't think I got that far away.
You rush as quickly as you can. I imagine Piper, you or Rioth see Launton rush into the camp.
What is it?
Where's the fire?
Oh, it's not a fire, it's a warg.
Oh, it's over here.
No.
I'm
It's
sorry,
a
did you
warg.
say a warg?
I heard a warg. Over in that direction. I heard it.
Okay. I'll get Anduin.
Okay.
I'll get Anduin.
Okay. We need to put this fire out then if there's a warg around.
Yeah. I'll get to work doing that and immediately putting dirt on it and just scooping handfuls over the fire, trying to get it out.
Said you heard a warg.
Yeah, I didn't see it. No, I just heard it. It's a distance out there, but it was a plain howl.
Would like to grab some dirt or soil and throw it in the air and see where it goes. Loremaster.
Okay. It would be blowing east.
The wind is blowing east, and where did London come from?
I imagine... Oh, I'll roll for it. Let's find out. West.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Okay. Well, in that case, there's no point hiding the fire. They'll have our scent, no?
Shit.
Okay. Did I see where Anduin had gone? The direction?
I imagine Anduin wasn't hiding where he was going, so
Yeah.
sure.
And can I
You
hear?
would see the general direction that I went because I wasn't hiding that, but where I am specifically, kind of hard to say.
Yeah. Okay.
But you do know I went fishing, so if you can find the water, you can find
Yeah.
me.
Did we have some sort of like agreement of an alarm?
Yeah.
Like some way of notifying each other? And it's fine if we want to say no and that we learn our lesson after this.
I think the idea is probably that I'm only going to be gone an hour or more,
Yep.
and this is just very poor timing.
Yep, alright then.
Yeah,
Right.
I like that.
that's fair.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Do we know which direction Andarwin went to?
Let's find out. I like doing this. I have a
Hey,
four-sided
West,
die.
I'm gonna barf.
I have a four-sided die, and I've assigned each number north, south, east, and west. Anduin headed east.
Okay. So, they will get to us before him.
No, that's the
Alright.
direction that Lawton heard the wargs.
Oh, it was
So-
West, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, shit,
Lawton
okay.
came
Oh.
from the west.
London came
But
from
he
the west.
heard it
Shit.
from the
Alright,
east.
right.
So they couldn't.
Wait,
so they
if he heard
could
it from-
possibly not have their scent.
If
I heard it to
London
the
came
east.
from the west, and he heard it from the east, then he heard it... We should have heard it then in that case, because we are in between them.
You didn't. Maybe you were setting up the camp and you just missed it. But
Yeah, there are a lot more noises that is possible. I was out in a field, essentially.
Okay. Alright.
This would also put them closer to me than to
Aye.
you.
That is correct. In which case, Andarwin is not... Hopefully Andarwin heard something as well and he's on his way.
Should we?
Should I go meet him?
Yeah, we should.
Should we go meet him?
I understand
We
the dangers. We
should.
can't leave him out there.
Aye.
Yeah.
Okay. I draw apple.
okay. Draw apple. As you do,
Wait. Oh
This is
no!
no time for
I
that.
forgot. I forgot I have a cursed sword. I was prepared for battle and I forgot my sword was cursed.
I love this so
Goblins
much.
are coming. Time for me to pull out something far more dangerous.
Pull out.
Wait, can I roll to see whether can I roll to see? Oh no, it's cursed. I forgot, and then put it back away.
No, I think this is too good to pass up.
That is entirely Hobbit.
That was
I
a
love
pretty
how
good moment.
that
yeah.
is such a reaction, though. Like, oh, whoa, oh.
So,
This feels like a cartoon character who has run off a cliff but not realized yet that there is no floor. And then a moment later looks
And then they
down.
look down and whoop.
Yeah, she's pulled out the sword and then wait a minute. Oh no.
It's pure Pippin energy, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's something Pippin would do.
so you draw the sword, and
Oh.
you forget for a moment. You look down, and you see the blade almost looks sick, like it's been infected. You can see as if from the tip of the blade there are tendrils of shadow that cling to it. Your blade is stained. It is not the apple that you have been defending yourselves and your friends with. This is the blade that you used to split the curse. And as you draw it, you can hear the whispers again. Whispers of the dead. Whispers around you. The Barrow Downs and the South Downs are close. The whispers are loud here. It's hard to focus, Piper.
I try to sheath the sword.
I need you to make a valor roll.
Yes. Great success.
With great difficulty, you sheathe Apple. The whispers subside. You all see the Piper sort of frozen for a moment.
Piper, are you alright?
Yeah. I might need a new weapon. I might need a new sword for the time being.
Well.
Or an axe. Ryuth, if you have an extra lying around, maybe.
I believe that I would have been rather quite pragmatic about keeping a supply within my wagon. I am a trader after all, Loremaster.
I actually also just have one in my inventory, but I never will use it.
Very
So-
well.
You have a
in which case-
hobbit-sized sword?
Me?
Do I
do.
have a hobbit-sized
I know
sword?
that Toddles does.
Yeah.
I have not made... No, I do not. I do not trade weapons with hobbits. They don't need them. They, like us, may just cut themselves with them.
You could
more
get
along
a
the lines
dagger
of-
and call it a
Yeah,
sword.
more along the lines of a knife.
Yeah.
Sorts you
It's
would
a long
need.
Hey,
knife.
I'm
A
gonna
short
remove this
sword.
from my inventory, Piper. You put it on yours, okay?
Okay.
The short sword, 3 damage, 16 injury, but there's nothing else about it.
In my character sheet, Loremaster, I do have, as part of the wares I was traveling with, Blue Mountain silverware. However, this is just forks and knives and cutlery for hobbits, so...
You give Piper a spoon.
I don't
There
think
is no
butter knife
spoon.
will do.
There is no
Silver
spoon, you
spork.
bastard.
It's perfect.
Thanks, Toddles. It appears that my sword is a bit on the cursified side. Probably best not to bring it out.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's...
that's a good idea.
We'll wrap that up in something later, and we'll just
Yeah.
put that aside. That's a
Yeah,
good
or
idea.
or now you could just wrap it.
now,
You know,
or now.
you could just wrap it in my vest. I think I'm
I'm
panicking a little bit, and I take my vest off and hand it to her.
No, it's
Are you
okay.
sure?
As long as it's sheathed, it's fine.
Okay.
You see that I'm kind of like clinging to it a little bit. Like my
Yeah.
hand is a little bit tight on the
That's
sheath
okay.
hilt.
It just wrap it up in like a shirt or a cloak or something. You keep it. Keep it wrapped up. Right?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Like just in case. Like extra like.
Right. You're telling me this, but I'm not
Yeah,
I'm not
you're not
actually
moving at all.
doing it.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
not moving. My hand is on the hilt and I'm a bit
I'm gonna walk over and very gingerly put my hand on your hand holding the hilt. Then, if you're not moving, and say, "It's okay. Let's go."
I would like to use this opportunity to scan ahead for Andarwin's whereabouts, see if he has left any tracks on his way there, or the like.
Sure. Go ahead and make a scan roll.
Success.
It's not too hard to quickly find Anduin's trail. You can see it leading to the east. That's the direction Lawton said that he heard the warg.
I would like to motion the party for us to move towards there at a pace, while also trying to be quiet. Now, again, we know wargs can, well, I know, Rioth knows, wargs don't really need to see us. So, stealth isn't really part of the equation. We just need to find Anduin and make sure that we are as prepared as possible for what may come.
Well,
Did he have
stealth
his
could
weapon?
be part of the equation as long as we like roll around in horse shit or something.
Stealth
Or
is a bit
something.
different from
Wouldn't be the
stealth.
first time we were covered.
Well, stealth is okay. That's fair.
Did Anduin have his spear? Because I imagine if he left it, one of us would be.
Oh no, he had it. But he went fishing. I guess he doesn't really need a spear to fish.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think he would
Piper
leave
would
without a
actually.
weapon.
Piper would actually know the answer. I went fishing with her.
He does have a
She-
spear.
She knows that I take it with me everywhere, but when I was fishing, I was just using my hands.
It's true.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Good. Yeah. I would be ready to make haste with my bow out.
Okay,
Yes.
That
Aim.
man is closer to that spear than the one he was born with.
so
Let's go.
choosing stealth means slow. Choosing haste means fast.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean both. So which do you
Right.
prefer?
Haste.
Yeah, it would be speed.
Haste. Aye.
Okay.
leave
Make
him by
athletics
himself.
checks, please.
Oh, sure.
Wonderful. So excited for this.
So great. So happy. So
Oh.
happy.
Oh!
What in
Got
the
it.
world?
Useless.
We
Wow.
both got...
What?
Two Gandalf runes.
2 Gandalf. That's incredible.
Well, great. Wait till I get a Gandalf rune, right?
Could I
Oh.
lobby for using awe instead? Because it's so awesome how a
No,
wolf is able to
Can
battle
I
through.
use my extra success to help Tottles?
Thank
make
you.
haste?
Sorry that I'm literally
You can.
useless in anything other than healing.
No,
I feel.
no,
Can I
you're
use
one-
my
you're-
extra success to help Ryuth?
You didn't get an extra
faster?
success.
No.
Oh, but I got a
No, I did
Gandalf
not.
rune. Doesn't
That's
it
just-
count?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay. So, Rioth, you begin to fall
Aye.
behind as the hobbits are rushing off.
Mysteriously so fast.
What?
I like to think the hobbits are better at running through brush and
Yeah.
through little holes
yes.
and stuff like that.
We
than-
understand the land. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, we're moving with it.
Yeah, this is also very
Vegetation
close
and
to where we
stuff.
live, so yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
Got a
So-
bonus there.
You rush as quickly as you can. Rioth, you are sort of being left behind. The hobbits rush ahead. Anduin, I need you to make an awareness roll.
Certainly. It is late at night, yes. I presume that I'm going to get my...
It's nighttime,
Awareness.
but it's not super late or anything. But you can
Okay.
you can definitely get your bonus here.
I think it will not matter. I have a great success Gandalf rune regardless.
Wow.
What is going on?
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, Anduin, you hear familiar sound in the distance of a warg howling. A distinct guttural noise. Not quite a wolf. Not a dog.
I think I would immediately pack up.
You have an extra success. How would you like to spend it?
I would make haste to pack up what I have caught and
And you're rushing back
begin
to camp.
moving. Yes.
Okay. You can also tell Anduin that well, no, not with the haste being chosen. You're moving fast. You're not trying to assess much. You just know that you're separated from the group and you need to meet back up with them as quickly as possible.
I am hoping we do not end up like ships passing in the night and they run out looking for me as I return to camp.
Yes. You begin to rush as quickly as possible back to the camp. Your feet connecting with the ground as quickly as you can manage. In the distance, you can see the hobbits making their way towards you, frantically, probably waving.
Anduin! 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 I was loud for a second, just a second.
It was just a second.
They are close. Be quiet.
Yeah, we heard them. You heard them too?
Yes.
What do we do? I left the campfire going.
I think they would see me. They would see me like pick up a handful of leaves and drop them the exact same way that Rioth did. Look at the direction the wind is blowing. We are downwind. They have our scent already. There's no point in hiding.
Well, you say no point, and
So we prepare.
Yes. Back to camp. Quickly.
oh, okay,
Where's-
okay.
Where's Rioth?
Where's Rioth?
He. Oh.
Is it just me, or does it sound like it's getting closer?
Come, move.
He was right
Okay,
there.
I'm moving. Rioth!
To him, probably.
Maybe I can disguise my call out. Rioth!
Wargs,
I'll just call the warg. What are you doing?
Oh, right,
wargs do
okay.
not climb trees very well. Take this time. Get above them if you can.
I'm a tree.
Ooh, let's have you make a roll. See if you see any trees nearby.
Okay.
That's what you're doing.
Anduin, why
we
don't
pick
you
a
look
flat
around with an
place.
awareness roll and point one out for me? Because if you leave it up to me, I ain't gonna see anything.
I love how whether there is a tree or not is determined by which of us rolls it. Let me look around for a tree.
3 or 6 machina.
I actually failed anyway, despite. Oh wait, no, sorry. With nighttime, I have a plus. What is it, 3? So it would be a success.
Oh, bless. Okay.
Phew.
Okay.
Now let's just see
Didn't
if
we
I can.
pick a particularly flat, treeless area? Wasn't that a whole thing about where we put up camp?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah,
Well,
I did
yeah,
forget
we
that he
did.
said that.
But we're not at camp. We're where you're fishing. That's my argument. We ran to go get you. And where there's water, there are trees,
Okay.
for the most part.
So you have succeeded. You
music right
see,
now.
you can see a tree in the distance. It's basically surrounded by a few bushes. Not the best place, but the sounds of these wargs make it sound like they are getting closer.
I think regrouping with Rioth is more important than moving towards this lone tree.
Okay. Youth. Keeping low. I'm not shouting.
I'm
It's
running.
like my warg whisper.
You're.
I think with the wargs already tracking us and having our scent and being quiet not really going to help, I think I would just yell for Rioth loudly at this point.
Rioth!
Just like that.
Where is he?
And Rio, you can hear the sounds of the hobbits close by, just over a small rise ahead of you. But before that happens, there is the sight of ruffled fur tufts sticking up in the distance that you see, Anduin. You can see the pack of wargs charging towards the group. What do you do?
Here they come. Stand ready.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know that there's much that I can do other than prepare to fight.
I draw my axe and follow behind the wargs.
Wrong direction. You're on the opposite side. You're coming from the west. They're
Okay.
coming from the east.
Oh, okay. I throw my axe and join the fray.
Very well. Okay, let's bring you guys over here.
Oh.
Oh, goodness.
And coming into view, you see several wargs beginning to make their way towards you. There are no riders upon them. But
I don't think that means anything to me,
No,
but
wild wargs are going to be
Wild
awful
wargs are
anyways.
not very
Are there
wild.
3 of them?
no, there's more than that. Yeah, I rolled a lot.
Oh no! Oh no!
this is my fault for falling asleep.
You
I hate failing
see
my roll.
10 wargs.
No. 10?
Yep.
10
Oh,
wargs?
heck yes.
I rolled-
Sorry, I've been playing Baldur's Gate and I'm ready for combat. Let's go.
That's fair.
10
Well, if anything goes
wargs.
wrong, I can pull my cursed sword.
Actually-
and I'm sure that'll do something.
Actually, hold on. Let's make this more interesting.
Command
Toddles.
them.
Does it need to be?
Toddles, roll me a d6.
Okay.
Please make it a 6. I don't know why.
Low
but
is
that's
good.
what
Low is good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Oh!
That's good. Very good. A 1 from Toddles.
Well,
Which normally, under any other circumstance, that would be a terrible roll. But, you know,
What is that?
Why
rolled
does
a
that
1.
look like a werewolf?
What is that?
There's one that seems to be quite a bit larger than the rest. It stands on all fours as it crests this small hill. And then, once it gets in vision, you can see it stand up on 2 legs. A massive, broad chest and a sort of more hunched demeanor than the other wargs that are around it. As we bring you over here. Chat.
okay, so I know that the whole fact that we're in this mess is my fault for falling asleep, but I'll just have you know that the fact that there's only one of those scary things is also my fault. So you're welcome.
No one's blamed.
Yeah,
It could
could
be
have been
so much
6
worse.
of
There
them.
could be 6 of them.
No.
There could be 6 of them.
Okay.
Is this
Now.
a test to get us to run? Are you testing whether or not we'll finally choose to run away?
See, that's
Hey,
what's
well-
the scariest thing
Run
about
down
Whack as a
by-
GM is nothing is actually a
What?
test. He just goes, I'm rolling. Here's what you have. Good luck.
Pretty much.
We're all gonna die.
I don't know that
This
running
is the face
was.
of true neutral.
I don't know that running was ever an option.
No.
No.
It's always an option. It's just a matter of success or not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So this strange creature sort of eyes the pack from behind as they rush forward, and a horrible snarl is let loose as the wargs charge up. Rioth, you are in the distance, charging up to meet the group. You can see this sort of unfolding in the distance. And I'm just going to make a quick round marker. Okay. All right. Opening volleys.
Me.
Am I too far to do one?
Yes.
Okay.
If you had a bow, I would say no, but I think because it's a spear, I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Um,
Boo.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and aim directly at this one in front of me. And try and put one between the eyes, I suppose. Oh, I haven't done this in a while. Let's see. Cancel. Click that, and then click him, and then boom.
Wow.
Wow.
Just
Okay.
which?
I'm going to give these just different colors and things just so
Sure.
we can properly mark them.
We just talk about how Lord of the Rings this song is. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yes.
Yeah,
die.
it's
Okay.
very Lord of the Rings.
Okay. Which color are you aiming at here, Lawton? The one in the lead?
The
or-
red.
Okay,
I'm going for the red one.
excellent. All right, and how do you spend your extra successes?
Oh, that's right. The battle successes.
Yep. In a little bit.
Where are... What's that under? Special successes?
You mean in the
No,
book?
No, that's... one of the handouts. I can't remember what the differences
Oh,
are.
no.
The...
It's the
Piercing blow, heavy blow, parry, but this is a ranged attack. I forgot the last one.
I think I'd go for piercing if I can. With that.
piercing with a bow. You got a 9 on your feat die roll. So you can get that to a potential piercing blow. Yes. Okay. So, go ahead and let's see. This could be a potential piercing blow. And what is your second one? Because you got 2.
Yeah, I was looking for the handout again. What's
It's
the
not a
name
handout.
under?
It's in the book. 99, page
Oh,
99.
it's specifically in the book.
Yeah, in
so
the PDF.
there was piercing.
There's
there
heavy blow,
was
fend off,
Heavy blow.
pierce, and shield thrust, which isn't applicable.
Yeah, it's not. I guess a heavy blow. I do as much damage as I can along with the piercing.
Okay. Alrighty. And I need to roll against your injury rating here.
All right.
This was an impromptu fight, by the way, chat. I rolled all this stuff to see what was going to happen.
Know it.
Love it.
Okay, this is versus a 14. That is a fail. How do you kill this warg?
Holy shirt!
I think right as it opens its mouth to howl, the arrow goes straight into it and then out the backside of it. Like it.
Whoa!
Because at this range, I mean, you're getting all of that force immediately. There's barely any time for drop off, so it's just. It's just. Yeah, and it's down.
All right. One
We can
warg
do
falls.
this.
Yeah, you just all
we
need
can do
piercing
this.
blows. Easy.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Okay.
Okay. Who's next?
Uh,
Another
anyone
opening
else?
volley, right?
Because I
Who's
I-
opening volley?
I am hefting a spear to throw it, but since the spear has... if you have bows, you would be firing before me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
okay, anybody else got a bow or is it me?
Just you.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Big guy. And no bonus die, right?
You're aiming at the big one.
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
Oh my god.
I don't like that.
Whenever the DM has to stop and consult the numerous special abilities of the enemy, you know you're in for a fun time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look, that's fine. You all focus on the big one. I'll take out the list.
I don't like how long it's taking him. That means he's reading
Yep.
lots of info.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just
This
making. He's
one
making
has
sure that.
bow immunity
Yeah.
and missile
Legendary
snaring and
actions.
flinging.
Turns all arrows to dust.
Arrows
Upon.
Reflects
work
all
like the full
arrows
move.
back at the attacker.
Okay, go ahead.
I like that even less. Oh.
A great success. Look
Okay,
at you.
can make this potentially a piercing blow. Is
Yeah.
that what you'd like
Yep.
to do?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Let's try anyway.
Okay, and this is versus a 14 that they have to beat.
We can do
12.
this.
They make it.
Oh.
You still do the damage though.
no.
right.
Which is 3. Okay.
Yep.
The arrow sails past. You see it like
in
hit
the
the
shoulder.
creature, probably right in the shoulder. It snarls in pain.
I don't mean to alarm anyone, but there's a really scary tall thing over there.
Yep.
sort of falls back to the ground and like, you know, and like you see, it just kind of looks like a much bigger warg now.
Oh,
I see it.
Okay, who's next?
what will you have me do, and when should I keep shooting at it?
I think now that it's been pointed out, I am going to make my spear throw at that one.
Okay.
Is it though, Miranda?
Yeah, is that the
It
joke?
was.
It's okay if it's not a joke.
It was a joke.
It was a joke.
Wow. Okay, another potential piercing blow. And when you throw your spear?
Well, I'm throwing not my spear, but the orc spear that Rioth hates that I picked up a while back, the poisonous ones.
Okay.
When she points it out, I say, "Yeah, I see it," and then just throw it, impale that thing.
Alrighty.
I'm hoping the
That's my
poison will do
senpai.
its work.
Okay. And this is a 14 injury rating. Yes?
Correct.
Okay. It fails.
Oh!
Anduin, you see the spear stick in to this creature at a distance. Still up.
Okay, well, I guess that's how it's done. Thank you.
Hopefully the vile poisonous taint on that spear will slow it down.
Did you say that out loud?
No.
Damn.
All
right.
I'm not very talkative in fighting.
Okay.
I am more growling and grunting unless I must.
I'm sorry, the title of that enemy is Hound of Sauron. I'm just saying this now. Sorry
I would like-
for screaming.
I would like to know and/or roll if I saw which spear he threw, if possible. 'Cause it will-
Okay. Make an awareness
Yeah.
check.
You definitely know the spear is poison because we've had this conversation before.
So I saw you throw that one specifically.
Yep.
Fantastic. Okay, so just for a little flavor, I'm digging in my bags for that spotted mushroom right now.
Oh, great idea.
Okay, that's where I'm at.
Okay. Any other
Just
volleys?
thinking it'd be nice to have poison arrows. I think that's it for volleys.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Now how does that go again? We do the opening volley and then
Yeah.
Everyone picks their
Then
stances.
the enemies get their
Then the enemies
volleys.
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
the wargs pull out bows, I'm out.
No, they don't pull out bows, but they are going to do some bullshit. Yeah, they
why
are.
are they turning around?
Wouldn't that be lovely?
They begin to charge with speed towards you. And what stance is everybody getting into, please?
A rearward immediately.
Okay.
Open.
Okay, make sure you select that at the bottom of your sheets, please.
Yep.
Whatever stance you were taking.
Oh, did I roll negative on mine because or not negative, but
I'll be going into a defensive stance the second I get into the fray.
Okay. Anduin, what about you?
I'm open stance.
Okay, and Toddles?
Defense.
Okay.
Or rearward, sorry, is what I meant to say.
Okay, so 2 in rearward. We've got, I'm sorry, Rioth, you were in which stance?
Defensive once I get into the fray.
Okay, fair enough. Which is about to happen because the wargs are going to leap towards you.
Great.
Yep. That will be their volley, essentially. Okay. Their special bullshit. They will be doing some great leaps. And they will be able to attack any player hero. Okay. So, let's see. Blue is in the
Yikes.
front. And we had Piper and Anduin in open stance, so you were the closest. So
Yeah.
let's see. I will roll to see which one it goes for. Piper.
Okay.
Let's see. Green. Gonna go to Anduin. Orange. It's gonna go towards Piper. Purple. It's gonna go towards Anduin. Pink is going towards Piper. I can't believe that I keep rolling the same fucking numbers, and it is alternating for each one. Yellow
Fine.
is finally a different number, going towards Anduin still, however. This is also Anduin.
Jesus.
Okay.
Actually,
Well, it's been fun.
how should I
I've
do
always
this?
wanted to be a chew toy.
Yeah.
Don't tell Mirggles that.
Squeak.
Oh
God.
This one is
You
actually
make
going towards
one or
Lawton,
two or 100 jokes,
Oh.
and
and this one is going towards Toddles.
We've had friends. Finally, I was feeling left out.
Okay. All right. First things first. Pink will be attacking you, Piper.
yeah.
As they close the distance. Rushing towards you. This one will attack. Why do I keep closing the window? Okay.
Muscle man wax savage.
All right. This will aim towards you, Piper, with its fangs. That is a
Oh,
Gandalf rune
it's a
for them,
fail.
which is a fail. That misses. The fangs try and snap at you. You dodge out of the way with Toddle's short sword in hand.
I'm dodging.
Orange will then try and snap at you, Piper.
Okay.
That is also a fail. Blue will try and snap at
Light
you.
on my little feet.
It's hard to catch a hobbit. Okay, that is also a miss. Wow, super lucky. Okay, green is going to aim for you, Anduin.
Show me what you've got.
That is a miss.
Yes!
That is incredibly bad.
Incredible.
This is so tense.
Almost
Purple.
the
You
worst
just-
they could roll.
You just rolled 1, 1, 2, 2.
Yep.
That's quite lucky for us.
Okay, that
Oh,
one,
no.
however, is a
Oh,
piercing
no.
blow.
No.
As
Still has to roll for it though, right?
yes. So this
Okay.
is purple.
Protection.
Anduin, you have
Look what
to
came
beat
in the
a
mail.
14 injury roll, protection roll to beat a 14.
My merch.
Okay. I forget if we can use hope on these or not.
Can't
I
do
think in
hope
the
on the
past-
shadow rolls. I think we're fine with the protection rolls.
Right, in the past I know we have been using hope on protection rolls. I will do so here.
Oh,
That is a success.
There we go. That is a success.
It will still do 3 damage to you, however. As the fangs sink in deeply, you can see another warg make its way towards you. This time it will be the yellow one, and it will try and sink its fangs into you. As this one is sort of gnawing at your arm, you give it your arm to kind of feed on to keep it away from your vital organs. This one will try and strike at you as well. That is a fail.
Oh.
Lawton, one is leaping towards you. It rushes towards you quickly and will try and take a bite out of you with its fangs. That is a fail. I've rolled so many ones on these. Oh my god, you're so lucky today. Okay. And red green will head towards you, Toddles. Leaps over, and you can see as you're trying to get another arrow ready, you can see this warg headed your way.
Oh.
That is a piercing blow.
Oh no.
Oh,
I need
wonderful.
you to roll your protection against
Is it makes
a 14.
it breaks it?
What do you mean? For you?
Like if they hit my parry rating, because I do have the you add +2 to your parry rating if the creature is bigger than you, which is very often.
Okay. So
Oh, there.
is that on right now? Or
Is that for small folk? There is a thing
yeah,
for small
there is
folk.
a
I
thing
can't
for
remember.
small folk.
Yeah, but that's the same thing that lets us do reward. So you have it also, by the way.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it gives us
I also have
additional
small
top.
folk.
It's not anything that I can toggle on, Whack. It's just a text box.
Okay. Well,
I'm opening it up.
So I'm not sure if that's applied or not to your shit.
I don't think so, because
It
there's not a
happens when
toggle.
something bigger than you is attacking you.
Pretty
I
much
remember
everything
that.
is like bigger.
Yeah,
than you.
Yeah.
That's why.
But if it's like in your space versus like getting shot with an arrow or something.
Yeah, so should have a +2 to parry rating.
Yeah, but
So
it
what
doesn't
is-
like
let me
sorry.
take a look.
All I did was put it at the text box in the thing, so
Yeah.
I don't know is your answer. I'm so
So
sorry.
your wits is a 15.
When you're engaged in close combat with a creature bigger than you, you add +2 to your parry rating. Additionally, you can assume a rearward stance in combat, even if there is only one other company member fighting in a close combat stance.
I
Yeah,
know what
we're
it
just
is.
trying to find
I'm
out
just-
if it's on the sheet or not.
I feel
already.
like 19 is really high.
I feel
so
like it's on
I
already.
think it's on already because I feel like it
Okay.
should be
17.
17.
Yeah, that's what okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
Um,
Okay, what am I rolling?
You are rolling a protection roll. It should be on the right
Okay.
side of the sheet there.
I'm gonna give you hope, screaming out.
Okay.
like, it's gonna bite you. So you can have it, which you give you a 2 for that.
It's given me the injury rating first.
Yes. So
Okay,
put in
14?
a 14,
Okay,
and then your
and then
bonus,
bonus
is a 2.
die. Okay.
Ooh, okay. Still gonna take the damage, which is
Yeah.
3. The fangs sink in, but you are able to like hold your arm out or something, keeping the warg from latching onto your face or your neck. As it's huge, lumbering over you. It's like the size of a mastiff for you. This massive wolf dog creature, slobbering, smelling awful. And then there is going to be this very loud howl in the distance behind the wargs, where the larger one is located.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
But clearly looking, there's just no room for him to get by, so he's just gonna wait his turn. Please.
Wish that was so much louder. I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna make everything else louder, and I'm sorry. There we go. That was better. Okay. So as this howl snarl is released, this creature will try and strike fear in all of your hearts. I need you all to make valor rolls, please.
Even me in the back over here.
Oh, yes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. Suddenly I'm in the fight. I failed. Ah, that's what I get for being
I got a
snarky.
great success. Can I cancel one of those failures?
So you're special bullshit.
Oh, that's
because
right.
You are the anti-shadow person in the group.
That is so nice of. That's
yes.
a much nicer way of saying useless and everything else.
So that will lower the overall shadow that will be taken by the group by 1.
Point of order. Because Gandalf is our patron, we can choose to spend 1 fellowship point to make these rolls favored if they're not already.
If you would like to do that.
Would that make it so I can roll my
Fellowship
feet
point.
die one more time?
No.
That's what favored does. It rolls
Yeah,
the die
you
one more
roll it
time.
a
Roll
second
another
time.
d12.
Oh.
But everyone
Okay.
would, right?
Well, yeah,
I
you
don't
choose
know
the
if it's
better.
for everybody. Okay.
Well, I
We
mean,
have
it's.
I believe we would have to spend a fellowship point per person to do that.
Is it per person?
Right.
Oh,
It
then
is
yeah,
per
I
person,
know.
and I have already failed, so I think you have to do it before. You can't do it after you fail it. So,
In the
I'm
future.
just pointing it out because I just remembered when we started today's session that we did have Gandalf's boon.
Right. Okay.
I will allow it if you would like to spend a fellowship point.
Which means it's a bad idea to do it. Don't do it.
It's just a really tough order because it's the TN of 17, and I've rolled an 8 with my success dice, so I need to get a 10 or higher. Or I need to get a 10 or 12. No, 10 or 10 or Gandalf. Otherwise, it's a no. There's no point.
Same. I'm actually.
Right.
Well, no. Oh yeah. It's sort of we're in the same boat. Yeah. I'd have to get so lucky, and we've gotten so many Gandalf runes. I really don't trust it's gonna happen again. So just let the failure be.
Okay. Piper was the first one to make the roll, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Failure.
Okay. Is anybody re-rolling with a fellowship point?
No.
Okay.
But I would like to roll just randomly in the chat just to see what I would have gotten.
Do it. Come on.
I would have gotten an 8, so I would have missed it by 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't though.
All right. Okay. So, Anduin, you got a great success. You're going to lower this by 1 further for yourself only.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody is going to take, because of Toddle's great success, 2 shadow. So, Anduin, you are only going to take 1. As this horrible snarl howl reverberates through all of you, you feel like this creature is different in some way. It is a growl howl that just seems to shake your spine in your body. You can feel yourself blink rapidly as this creature does this, almost a bit disoriented for a moment as this horrific screech just fills you with dread. And now, Rioth,
Aye.
you are in the fight. Players, we are in the normal round of combat. Who's going first?
Oh, sorry. You first.
You go first. No, after you.
Okay.
What
I'm
is
just gonna fire my bow. I'll be real quick. Yeah, I'm going to fire at the one in front of me because this is not Dungeons and Dragons and I don't have disadvantage. Perfect. This one. Success.
Okay. You do a little bit of a Legolas maneuver. If anybody's checking out Toddles, there's that like close range bow shot where she spins and like lets loose an arrow. And yeah, Toddles, I don't even know if you realize what you're doing as it happens.
I
Like
don't
how
think I
cool
do,
this looks. but you do it.
Oh my goodness.
Fantastic.
And that is for 3 damage. Okay.
Yep, that's all I can do.
Okay. I would like to run as fast as I can towards this large beast, who is obviously the one in charge and obviously the one who's, at least to me, the most dangerous. And if it is a fool's errand to run from these creatures, I'm going to go head on in. And that's what I do as I raise my axe to the sky and shout, Baruk Khazad! Khazad Aimanu! In doing so, I go from what I was in defensive to forward stance, and I now also have this next attack favored. So I would like to now swing my axe down on the creature.
Okay, go for it.
The danger every time he says, hold on.
Okay. You bring the axe down and
Right.
strike this creature with a regular success.
Okay. And that would be for, well, it has an injury rating of 20 and a damage of 6.
Okay.
Now,
Well, it's just-
because I invoked Baruk Khazad, I also now, with that swing, intimidate, or at least attempt to intimidate the creatures around me as well. And for this, I would like to spend 1 hope in doing so too, as I roll an awe. And it's only a singular success.
Okay. So what does a
So-
single success do in this case?
Okay. You know, I've never rolled a singular success before with
Wow.
Baruk Khazad, but here you go.
Okay, buddy.
You know, not for nothing, just saying.
I've only rolled many successes before. I don't know what it means to only be slightly successful.
That's such a dwarf thing to say.
It
That's
really
incredible.
is.
Okay. Apologies for this. I do have to actually read the rest of this
Oh.
now to find out what happens when I only do a singular success. How embarrassing for me. I apologize.
Your punishment is to read.
My punishment is indeed to read. Sorry. Whack.
Okay, Baruch Azad. Is that
It's just the
virtue?
O. It is a virtue indeed, but what I'm looking for is the O roll. It's on a different chapter is what actually
Right,
it
right.
does, which is what I'm looking for
So
right
it's
now.
under combat actions, I think.
I just scrolling through and looking for it is the issue.
So when you are on a successful roll, the enemy's morale is shaken. All opponents within might
I found it.
with might 1 are made weary.
Aye.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, the wargs look shaken as you scream.
Khazad! Khazad Aimanu! That's important. So, all the lesser ones are weary, but the big beastie in front of me is not, right?
Correct.
Okay. That is my turn.
Okay.
I'm actually after. I'm seeing Piper holding her own right now, just bounding around. But I do see the one biting Tottles. I'm gonna take that one out, knowing that we're gonna be doing the range thing, and I don't do anything claps to hold of her. So let's grab you. Let's collect that and let's shoot. Oh,
Whoa.
what even is that?
Holy
Wow.
shit. It's almost like you guys have
Three.
been leveling up for 30 episodes. Lawton, which one, I'm sorry, were you aiming at?
The one that is just bit Tottles.
It toddles. Okay.
That's at 30 episodes.
Yes.
We still haven't done that fellowship phase yet to
Correct.
Yeah,
get
we're
even
still.
beefier.
Yeah, there's still a lot to do
Yeah.
for.
Why do you think I threw 10 wargs at you? Okay. aside from
So we never
rolling
get
really
there.
well for it. Okay. Yeah, so this is an extraordinary success. So you have 3 extra successes. How are you spending it?
Definitely. Am I able to do piercing with that, even though I
No.
rolled a 2 on? No. So then
actually,
it would
hold
just-
on. You might be able to spend multiple to get it. Hold on. I think
With a
did you
bow,
get-
it's a
yeah.
2, right?
Yeah, I
So it
think it's
wouldn't be
actually a
enough.
3.
Oh, is it 3?
Yeah, I think so. No, it's a +2. You're correct. Okay. So yeah, you would not be able to get it.
Right.
You can do a heavy blow though.
Yeah. Is that 3 heavy blows, or is?
So
that-
yeah, you can potentially do 3 heavy blows if you'd like.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going
That's
to.
a
What is-
lot of damage
what's
for
your
an
s-
arrow.
It is. What's your strength rating?
Wow.
My strength rating is a 2.
Okay, +1 because this is a two-handed weapon.
Right.
So this is 3 extra damage for each one. So, yeah. So that is
That do
an
12
additional
that do 12.
9 damage. How do you kill it?
That is the equivalent as if you had hit it 4 times. Just for the audience to understand that this roll, that's like he just like 4 arrows in a row, rapid fire.
Pure Legolas energy.
Does the,
Yeah,
men in tights when they like
Oh, yeah, they
snaps the
drop
arrows
down.
down? It's like 4 arrows. Like
I think that I'm just thinking about, I don't know, the thing that it's clasped onto maybe her arm or something like that, and I'm gonna shoot it through like the neck jaw area to try and get it to release as much as possible. It just happens to decimate its lower jaw and goes through, you know, like the jugular. Just kidding. You okay? I'm saying that to Tottles.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Toddles,
Okay.
you're covered in gore as this wolf is obliterated right in front of you.
Yeah, it's just like, and I'm. Okay.
Oops, sorry.
At least they won't smell me.
Yeah. Oh. And then I turn my attention forward. That's a good thought.
Piper, Anduin, what you doing?
Yeah. I'll go. I'm gonna draw my sword and just try to hit the ones that are in front of me attacking me,
Okay.
primarily.
Which one? Yeah, pink, orange, and blue.
I'm gonna go for orange.
Okay.
Orange.
Like you're drunk, you hit the one in the middle.
Yeah. It's not allowing me to select them. Is that fine?
Have you tried harder?
Oh.
No,
Oh
are
wait,
you-
I did the wrong thing.
It's okay.
I figured it out. Also, I'm now miserable because of the shadow that I've taken. So, but I'm brave at a pinch, which means I get inspiration on all of my rolls when I'm miserable. All of
Very
them.
Cool. Very cool.
So, I don't know what that does, but you can tell me. What does inspiration mean again?
I think that means that you get your bonus hope. Hold on. Inspiration. Inspired player hero who spends 1 hope to get a hope bonus gains 2 dice instead of 1. So if you spend a hope on yourself, you're getting 2 dice instead of 1.
I'm gonna spend a hope on myself, and I'm gonna get.
You can have one of mine, because you get 2.
One
Well,
or the other. Yeah, so you can spend
Yeah.
Toddles or you can spend your own.
I have
I'll
lots.
spend my own.
Okay.
I'll spend my own. We're gonna need that hope probably at some point. Okay. Oh,
That is a miss. You strike out, and you sort of collide with the warg before you're able to get your leverage for the swing. You know, like it interrupts
Yeah.
your attack.
Wait. It rolled.
It
It didn't roll right, I don't think.
Yeah, that roll looks not right.
It like he has no pips in your sword.
You have some points in sword, right?
yeah. I've got 4 points in sword.
Yeah,
You
should
didn't start
definitely have
counting
more.
them. Something's not right.
Sorry.
Yeah, it should have rolled. If you've got 4.
Oh, I know
and then
exactly
you
what
just got
happened.
2,
You forgot to assign the type to the weapon.
Oh,
So-
I'm so sorry.
That's fine. Okay, so just roll it again. I don't know how many
Okay.
dice you're gonna get. I'm just gonna figure out the difference, and we'll add the remainder dice to your first score. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
So this rolled a 2, 1, 3, and a 6 afterwards to your first score. 2, 1, so 9, 10, 13,
I
19.
calculated it all
So
up.
19 and an extra success. How would you like to spend your extra success?
You'll have to forgive me a moment. I have to remember exactly.
Heavy
once
blow.
Again,
You can do
heavy blow or piercing, right?
So no, you got a couple options. So you could do heavy blow.
Okay.
You could do.
Yeah.
Where did it go? Why did I lose it? What happened?
Fend off.
Fend off, which is the parry rating for the round, increasing by +2 for the round.
Okay.
Or you can do piercing blow. Piercing blow won't
think
work
I'll
for
go
you
for-
in this case.
No. Okay. Can I do fend off? I've never done it before, but I think considering
There's a lot of
the
'em.
situation I'm in,
Yeah.
fending off seems
Not a
kind of
bad
like
play.
a good idea.
Not a bad play.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, just temporarily boost your parry rating, +2
Okay.
for this round. Okay. That is it for your turn, Piper. Anduin.
Similarly, I am going to strike at the ones near me.
Okay.
Actually, I think I look up at the big one, and I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna go for that, and then a dwarf flies over me, going "Baruch Hazad, Baruch Aimanu," and lands on it, and I'm like, okay, he's got that, and I'm just gonna stab the one in front of me and hold formation.
Yeah, it makes that really like cheesy like 80s jumping sound. You know that. Yeah. You know, like the $6 Million Man cheesy sound effects.
Oh.
As Rios jumps over. Okay.
That is
Which color are
a
you
great
aiming for?
success. I'm aiming for the green one.
Okie doke. That is a great success. How would you like to spend your extra success?
With a heavy blow, if I don't mind.
Okay.
That is 8 plus 5. That is 13 damage total with my heavy blow.
How do you kill it?
I take Upivine, and I wait until it lunges at me, and I match its timing to lunge back so that it meets my spear.
Okay, you stab it right through the chest, impaling it for a moment, and then quickly withdraw, spinning, getting ready for more attacks coming from your side as the wolves now take their turn, the wargs. And let's see, we're going to start top to bottom, left to right here. We're going to start with the one attacking you, Lawton. As it will try and attack with its fangs. That is a fail. Okay, the pink one will try and attack you, Piper.
Okay.
Okay. That's rough.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Let's go with and that is with your bonus parry rating. If I see it's a 20 right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So this is gonna be. Let's see what its bonus would be if we do that.
Pain is the word you're looking for.
Okay. We're gonna do double heavy blow for this. So this is gonna be 9 damage headed your way, Piper.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
This time, Piper, as you're fending off some of the other wolves, the wolves are sort of, the wargs are sort of coordinating their attacks, waiting for one to like leap in, and then another one will sort of like attack you from behind, and one of them just sort of just sinks its teeth like into your flank, like your side, your thigh, like just takes a heavy. You can feel almost like you feel your bones cracking underneath the pressure from this bite as you take 9 endurance damage there from that wolf. And then, let's see, blue will then try to attack you, Piper.
I don't want to go down.
That is a fail. And then, let's see. Orange will try to attack you.
Are these attacks weary, by the way?
No, they're not. I forgot the
Oh.
weary.
Sorry, I wasn't on the ball there myself.
No, it's okay. Let's see. So weary.
Might have just saved some
Oh, and
lives.
I should have put a +2 to my parry rating anyway. It's
Sadly,
fine.
would not have saved Piper from
Yeah,
that hit.
Piper still took that big
Okay.
hit. I'm checking. Yeah, just it wouldn't have had any effect so far.
Okay.
But for orange, let's roll.
Maybe we can finally make them have the weary failure.
There you go.
There it is.
There it is.
Okay.
Speak of the devil.
Weary
Missed the other
failure.
two.
You can see they are being a bit wary of Rioth, and they are feeling a little weary for it. And let's see, green is down, purple will try to bite you, Anduin. That is a piercing blow with an extra effect. Okay, yeah, let's do a heavy blow, piercing blow. Okay, I need a injury rating 14 protection roll, Anduin.
Okay. I will petition one of our hobbit batteries for a
yours.
point of hope if
Yep.
I can.
Yeah.
You doing it?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do
Fountain?
it this
Wait,
way.
I have him as a focus, so if I give it to him, then
Yep.
he gets 2.
Oh,
Nice.
right.
Okay,
right, right, right,
get
right,
2
right.
for me. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
that is a success. You still take the damage, which will be 6 damage
Ow.
from the heavy
Okay.
blow. As its fangs clench onto your thigh, Anduin, you see this heavy beast. You try and batter it off of you as it takes a chunk out. Yellow will then attack. That is a weary failure.
Weary failure.
And then this large warg that Rioth is fighting.
Is afraid and will leave.
This
How,
one's
how bad could this be, possibly?
Rioth, this one looks different. It is larger than the rest. It's more bristly, and you can see it has a much broader chest to it. Its physicality, its anatomy looks different than the other wargs. It's hunched, but it has a more humanoid-like shape than the rest of the wargs. It's still very warg-like, but a little bit more humanoid, as it will try and
Foul
attack
beast.
you. And I just need to check on this real quick, because you can see
I
like
will-
the wound that it took from the spear earlier. You can see it's kind of like becoming more irritated and sort of you can see it's swelling rapidly.
I was going to ask, do we know what effect poison does mechanically, or do we just have no idea?
I guess I can tell you. Let's see here. Get the exact wording. So,
If it's
where is it? If an attack results in a wound, the target is also poisoned with that spear. And let's see, poisoned comes in 3 different categories. Orc poison is severe poisoning. And if they've got so it's different for players than it is for an NPC. I kind of have my own bullshit that I'm doing with it. If a player gets poisoned, then if you fall down to 0 endurance, you are dying. If an enemy gets down to 0 endurance, if they have any special bullshit that cancels it normally, because there are things that cancel it, then they don't count.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. So, Rioth.
Hey.
This creature will swipe at you with massive paws. Its claws will try and swipe at you here. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. All right, Rioth.
Mm-hmm.
It seizes you with its claws as it attacks. So you're going to take 5 damage from this attack, and you are also seized. And when you are seized, the way that this works, so many windows.
I am picturing Gimli being lifted by a cave troll at this moment.
It's pretty big. The warg doing this. You know, it's sort of disconcerting to see like a wolf-like creature do something like that. You know, obviously having it happen to you is never good, but like, it's
You don't
extra,
say.
yeah, it's extra strange there. Let's see, seize. I lost it. Where'd it go? Okay. The attacker is holding on to you, and you can only fight in forward stance, making brawling attacks. Yes. You can try to free yourself if you get an extra success. Okay.
Okay.
And then it attacks again.
Oh, yay!
It will try and strike you with, I think, its fangs this time, Rioth, as it has you seized. That is also a success for 14 damage. Or, I'm sorry, 5 damage. 5 damage. I looked at the injury. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Yeah. There's 3 14s there. Okay. End of round. New round. Who's going first?
So brawling, just so I can, so that means no pips, just my fists.
No. So brawling actually kind of works like you using your best weapon. But you don't get your special bullshit with the weapon, right? So like, if you roll extra successes, you don't get to do like piercing blow, basically.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm in forward stance. I would like to get this out of the way then, and do this to see if I can break out and break free.
If I recall, it is your best weapon -1.
-1. Okay.
Yes.
Brawling attack.
In which case,
If you want to verify it, you can, but
I know you're right.
Certain.
Yeah, you lose 1 die. Yep.
And that sort of gets compensated with being in forward stance where you get the +1 die, right? So
In this case, yes.
yeah.
The being in
Alright.
forward stance is like separate from the brawling, but in this case, yeah, they cancel each other out, kinda.
Right.
Yep. So your bonus in this case, Rioth, will be a -1.
okay. I accidentally cleared my axe stat, so I think I had 4 pips in it. No, I think I had 5. So yep. Okay. So, click on this. No, wrong one. Click on this. Hit the wolf. -1. And I'll put a hope into it to make it 0. Can I do that?
Yeah.
0! Oh, just a normal success.
Okay.
Just a normal success.
Yeah. So you just deck this thing in the face as hard as you can, Rioth, as you're trying to fight free from its claws. With one hand, you throw a gauntleted fist into this creature's face. The horrible breath and slobber is just drooling like all over your face. It's that horrible dead rotten meat smell that's just like rotten garbage right in your face. It's Gimli below the warg, you know, and you do manage to hit it, and it takes a nice shot, but it is still there and it's still got you.
Okay.
Who's next?
I think there's a moment of hesitation or decision making on my part where I look at Rioth being seized, but I also turn and look at Piper being surrounded. And I think I wait to see how
Wonderful.
Piper's turn goes. Yeah, I want to see.
I'm gonna go now. Sorry, Piper.
No, go
I'm
for it.
gonna shoot the
Got a bow
fella
and an arrow.
who is holding Rioth. Can I have a bonus die, Lawton?
Oh, 100%. All yours.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Or a hope is what I meant.
Very nice.
Sorry
you can
to
spend
get
one of your extra
so upset.
successes to free Rioth.
Yes, I will do that. And the other one, I can make it piercing, right? Or is it already
It's
piercing?
already a
and now
piercing. You can add
So
a
then
heavy
I
blow
can
if
do
you
more
like.
damage. Yep, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
Free
Guess I should have
Rioth and
waited.
heavy blow. Well, I did say I want to go first. I'm just saying.
Should have lobbied harder.
Such a dwarf response.
It's your
okay.
fault. I love that.
I did nothing wrong.
Okay. Let's see. And we have a 14 injury rating. We potentially try to beat. That is a fail. Oh. Piper. Or sorry, Toddles. How do you kill it?
I'm sorry, I fell the big scary dude that was just grabbing Rioth.
Yes.
Can I just, I know this is not what happened, like, actually with the rolls and whatnot. Can we just say that I pull out an arrow and I'm like, you know, trying not to hit him, and then I go, you know what? And I just knock another one, and then a third one, and I just let all three loose at once.
Absolutely.
It's not technically mechanically what happened, but whatever. It was two piercing blows, right? Whatever.
It's just one piercing
3
blow,
arrows, 2
and you
arrows.
had 2 heavy blows.
Mm-hmm. So I say I lose 3 arrows. 2 hit him, like, I don't know, in the neck, and then the other one in the head, and the other one in his hand, and he drops Rioth.
Just lit up all of a sudden
Yeah,
with
and then I
arrows.
am absolutely in the middle of battle, just jumping up and down. Did you see me? Did you see me? Did you see me? I did it!
so well.
I did it! I did it!
saw! That was
And that's it. That's it. I'm just celebrating.
This creature falls before Piper or Toddle's arrows and falls slumping, letting you go, Rioth. It falls to the ground.
I had my eyes open!
Hey! You did! I owe you one! Back
I'm
to
just
it!
dancing around.
I pick up the axe and run. Well, it's not my turn, but I'm now heading back towards the rest of the group before Toddles gets taken down as she's celebrating.
Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna take a, I don't know, ridiculous.
Okay.
I'll go next because I see Piper surrounded. I saw Toddles just felled the big one. Rioth is coming in. I'm very concerned about a Piper. Sorry, Anduin, I know you've been bitten twice already, but I have so much more faith in... Not faith! You're just bigger.
That was a very good save.
I'm worried
It's gonna
about
take you
Piper.
a lot longer to lose all your blood, whereas it's gonna take a lot shorter for me.
It takes so long to get to the ground from the wound. So I'm going to aim at this pink one while I'm dodging out the way and going to try and hit that one with an arrow. And there we go. A piercing blow with
Okay.
that?
And you aimed at, I'm sorry, which color?
I'm sorry, my headphones messed up for a minute.
Which color were you aiming at?
The pink one.
Okay. All right, piercing blow. Let's see. It's got to roll to save against this. No longer weary. And let's see. Versus a 14. How do you kill it, Lawton?
I think it goes through the rib cage right into the heart. Knocks it sideways.
Very well. It's charging towards Piper. You can see Piper has taken a serious damage here, bleeding on her side. She's holding her side. She's got she's got Toddle's sword out, defending herself, doesn't notice the warg approaching from that weakened side, and you see it. You let loose an arrow. It sails through this creature's rib cage and pierces a vital organ. It falls right near, and now you see it, Piper. You see this creature would have had you, and you see Lawton just beyond with his hand open, and you know that this is his arrow.
Oh. Thanks, Lawton.
Oh, you're doing great. Keep going.
It's your turn, Piper or Anduin. Who's going next?
I
Did you still
hesitated
wanna- Okay.
because I wasn't
Yeah.
sure what to do, but I think with Tunnel's arrow hitting that other creature and felling it, I don't have to decide anymore. The decision is made for me, and I immediately lunge at the blue one.
Okay, just to make things a little bit easier, I'm just going to move some of these out of the way. Assume they are still on the ground.
There's a battlefield janitor going around picking up the bodies and moving them around. Thank you, Steve.
I will shift into a forward stance for this turn, and I will attack the blue one.
Okay.
Notably, even while the other two are still trying to bite me.
Wow.
Oh!
Gandalf Rune, an extraordinary success. Piercing blow. Okay. I assume double heavy blow.
That might be my best combat roll of the entire campaign
good.
so far.
It's pretty good.
That's very hard to survive. It will be a heavy blow and a fend off.
Yeah. I don't even have to roll. This is a kill.
Oh, I know. I am well aware. I think as soon as I eat my own beard, as soon as Toddle's arrow hits the big one,
Strange combat buff, but go for it.
Zero hesitation, turn to the ones that are attacking Piper and flank one that isn't even looking at me.
Yeah.
Very well. As you spin, you turn towards Piper. You can see Piper's got that like injured animal look in her eyes as she's moving quickly between these targets. And suddenly you jab the spear into this creature's side as it doesn't expect you, and it falls to Piper's feet as you withdraw your spear. Blood splatters to the ground. Another has fallen. Piper, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. The orange one is still alive, yeah?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. I'm going to attack that orange one yet again. Because I'm miserable, I'm going to use a hope so that I can have 2 on my inspiration. Okay. All right.
Nice.
Well, I needed that.
Okay, that is a success. And that will be
I feel the
little bit of
misery
damage.
about just getting a normal success after all of these extraordinary great successes.
Yeah, it is a lot like the Hobbits, as like Aragorn and Gimli and Legolas are cleaving through all these enemies. The Hobbits like lightly tap.
Are you kidding? One of the hobbits took down a bloody whatever that was.
Yeah, a cave troll.
And Lawton's taken out like
had
3
help.
of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the weakest link here.
You've been
I'm bleeding and
Yeah, I was just
stupid.
going to say, we call that a curse, but
Yeah,
it
you're a
sounded
little
like I was
cursed right
saying
now.
you're a
It's
curse on us,
okay.
but that's not what we meant.
We seem amazing. This is just normal level.
That's
actually.
right. I'm cursed. I forgot. And it affects my roll.
I pull out apple.
Oh no! I
Okay.
forgot.
Red Blue chasing after you, Lawton, will try and sink its fangs into you. That is a fail as I roll a Gandalf rune. Okay. Piper Orange will try to fight back.
Ugh. Come on. on, I've got a crazy parry. Oh, I
That
don't
is a
anymore.
fail. It still would have been a fail because it would have been an 18, and it did not beat that. Okay.
Perfect.
Purple now will try and take a bite out of you, Anduin.
Oh,
Whoa!
why?
No.
What is going on with this?
That is an extra success, piercing blow. Okay. Anduin, please roll versus a 14 injury rating.
This is the third injury roll I've had to make in this one fight. They don't like me, it seems.
Can Rioth give you a...
He gets a hope from me to get 2.
Thank you, sir. It's 14, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Very nice. Temporary bonus parry rating of 3 extra parry for the rest of the round. As yellow will try to attack you. You did take 3 damage, however.
Okay.
From purple.
Is that you're saying 3 in addition to the fend off?
Yes. If you did a fend off before, yeah.
Right, and fend off gives me how much? It's 3, right? Or is it only 2 for a spear?
Where are you getting fend off from? Did you do that?
Because of the great success on my last attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get a bonus 3 because you got a 3 extraordinary success on your...
so currently my parry rating for this one turn at least is 24. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Okay. I mean, there's only one wolf left to roll anyway, so it's not a lot, but...
If it rolls another Eye of Sauron...
Eye of Sauron! Damn it. Okay, that is a fail. The last of the wolves, and we're on a new round.
I run towards Anduin, and I am switching to defensive stance, and I'm going to defend him. In doing so, I roll a battle roll, I believe, and for every success, that is an extra 1d6 that is negated from an attack on him.
Okay. Anduin, your parry rating returns to normal.
Failure!
Okay.
Never mind. I run towards Anduin and waste my turn because I forgot. I don't have that many pips in battle.
You also rolled a 1. There's not a whole lot you can do about that.
This is the worst that Rioth has rolled. This is like... This is the shame... It's sad that this is like the shame of Rioth, and it's like... Yeah, he's missed like
Still
one roll.
amazing.
He's missed
Yeah.
like
I
one
was
roll.
late to battle, and that's what happened, you know? My entire rhythm's been knocked
Your
off.
whole groove was thrown off.
Hey.
Okay. Who's next?
I'm gonna wait actually. So yeah, I'm moving.
I'm
about.
in the thick of it, so I'm just gonna swing immediately. I am tired of getting swarmed by these critters.
You can see me, if this were a movie, you could see me in the background just being like, yeah, and still dancing around while they're fighting.
Still dancing as they are continuing to land piercing blows on me.
Literally dancing on the corpse.
Another
There we
piercing
go.
blow.
Oh no.
What goes
no.
around comes around. Which one bit me with that piercing blow?
It was the purple. It was this one.
It was
The
purple.
purple one. I
It's
turn
like
and
still on your arm and you just...
eye for an eye. Piercing blow on the purple one.
And it fails. How do you kill it?
Whoa!
I think it just bit me very deep. I think I just take its teeth and I do the classic grab its mouth and break its jaw open to get it off my arm and then toss it.
Horrible sounds of bones crunching.
And I'm just dancing in the background.
The war
Not quite
glands
pop
next.
music, but
And that's my turn.
Okay. Who's next?
Me! I'm going next.
Okay, Piper.
I'm gonna kill this orange. I'm gonna kill this orange thing.
We believe in
I
you.
was gonna use different words.
Less
Hey.
Hobbit words.
Less hobbit words. Hobbits couldn't say that. And I'm once again gonna use inspiration because I'm miserable. To give myself 2 bonus dice. Please let me kill you. Just a regular success.
That is a success, dealing an additional 3 damage as you strike this creature, and you draw more of this thick, viscous, dark ichor blood, splattering it to the ground. The wounds are not deep, but you are hitting this creature. It snarls at you, Piper.
It's not dead yet.
I'm gonna yell over the Toddles.
And I'm just like still dancing, like, look what I did!
That was great. Toddles are still 3.
Leave this
Yeah,
right to me.
three arrows!
All right, and so I've knocked an arrow, and I'm gonna try and get the orange one here. Let's see.
No.
Do you
Feel
scream
her
no?
kill and
Do you
she's gonna
see
be
me
so
do
mad.
this?
No, I don't think I do see you do it, but if you do it, I'll scream no.
I have to do it, and I'm so sorry. I
Of
saw it
course,
hurt
no.
you.
Do it. It's the curse.
It's a failure.
Oh.
That is a fail. You miss.
Oh! Sucks to be you.
Oh, how's that feel?
Oh!
As the arrow
No, it
sails
means I
past.
get to kill it.
Essentially, yeah.
Sorry, Piper.
Toddles.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Okay, now I can go, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Which one? Who looks like they're the? Well, I'm assuming Anduin and Ruth look like they're in trouble, sort of, but not really, right?
There's two
They've
of
been
them
wounded the
versus one of these wolves. I mean, you can see some cuts on
most?
Piper.
Here's what we'll do.
Piper's holding her side. You can see that.
Oh shit!
I
Okay.
mean,
Well,
if you're turning to summarize the situation, you would see me literally.
I know.
this
I'm dancing
just-
while you do that.
just
I'm like, yeah.
tossing it aside.
Okay.
You would probably
if
not
I
think
see
that I need help.
Piper grabbing her side, then I will absolutely go for that one. So, but like, I just want you to know that I was dancing that entire rest of the round after I did that, and now as I'm like getting ready, and I turn around and I'm like, and I'm pulling out another arrow, getting ready to knock it, and I'm still doing that thing when you're like feeling yourself, and you're just like, fuck yeah, I'm awesome, and I don't know, I'm probably singing some Hobbit song to myself, and I'm like, oh yeah, and then she's gonna, like you would, and the crowd goes wild, that kind of thing. So I'm actually gonna do that now. Okay.
That's a success. Another arrow sails towards the orange warg. You see an arrow sail past, connecting probably like in like its haunch area somewhere. Piper, you see the arrow sail past. You look over your shoulder. You see Toddles having just let one loose. Still up. Okay.
It's still up.
The wolves.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
the one
goodness.
on you, Lawton.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a success.
It's not, because I have small folk. I get a +2 when it's close by. It
Okay.
barely misses me.
All right. That will miss. Then orange will try and attack you, Piper. That is bad.
I wish I had
Okay,
filled
well,
it.
it turns out that I also forgot that I have small folk, so I also have a +2 in close combat that could have been useful any time before this, and this is definitely not the time that it could be used, but could it?
Sorry. This
No.
is,
Okay.
unfortunately, I have Sauron, which is kind of like their version of a crit.
Yeah, I know.
This is a piercing blow. You need to do a protection roll against a 14. And this will be a double heavy blow.
Okay.
Okay, no more celebrating.
Is
It's
it
okay,
normal
the-
for my protection to say 0?
Did you take your... we put our leather stuff back on way back when.
Yeah.
Is it selected?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. It wasn't selected.
Okay.
That could have been good at any point. Okay, injury rate in 14.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my hope/bonus dice combo.
Okay.
so I don't die.
Wait.
Oh,
Okay.
No, that didn't.
Oh.
What?
that
Shouldn't
is
that be a
correct.
17?
Weary
Yeah,
failure.
the weary is really getting her
Yep.
there. She lost 6 points off her roll.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Okay.
Shouldn't have used that.
This is bad. Piper, you are wounded.
Yeah. Okay.
This is also extra bad because
This
you
is
also
like so much worse than we think,
yes,
right?
because you also take 9 damage. Now,
Oh.
I need you to roll a d12.
Yeah, because I'm weary, miserable, and wounded, and have 0 endurance.
If you die in the same battle I was fucking prancing around, I'm gonna be really mad at you.
I'm rolling just 1d12.
You are rolling a single d12, yes.
5.
Okay, that's a good thing in this case.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on, let me just double check specifically what that means. I think I know, but I want to double check. Okay. Wound severity. You have taken a severe injury. And you fall to the ground, Piper. This time, as Piper is looking over her shoulder, Toddles, to see where that arrow came from, the warg lunges forward, and you can see it bite deep into Piper's thigh. And Piper screams as she falls to the ground.
Piper!
The yellow warg will now go after you, Anduin. That is a miss. New round.
I suppose I grab the scruff of the larger warg and I shout Kazad in an attempt to sorry, my mind's kind of gonna flutter. In an attempt to essentially intimidate the creatures, like I had before, making them weary and such. So I shall try again, and I shall use one hope and go for it. Simple success, which will make it so that they're all weary.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Help! Get it off of her! Get off of her!
Rio's
Aye.
yells again to intimidate the wargs, who look like they are seriously frightened by Rio's yells. Okay. Who's next?
I'm notching an arrow immediately and aiming at it. At the orange one again. Let's do
You
that
can
one.
have some hope.
Thank you. I will put that in
Us
and
too.
then fire. Oh, that's in. Oh. All
Wow.
of those die, and I still failed.
Yep.
I think I'm rattled seeing her go down.
Yeah.
There were a lot of ones there.
Yeah.
1 on the feat die and 3 ones in the success die.
Phew.
Unfortunately, that is a fail. The arrow sails past, lands in the ground, probably somewhere near Rioth.
As I did in my previous turn, I'm going to ignore the ones that are attacking me and angrily stomp over to the one that is on Piper. Die. That is a normal hit. Oh, these blasted normal successes.
We're suffering from success over here.
However, this one's already been hit many times, so I think even a normal hit from me will kill it. That is 5 damage.
That is correct. How do you kill it, Anduin?
It's a running stab and then flinging it off of Piper and away from her.
You stab the warg, and it just lets loose the air as you puncture its lungs and fling it off to the sides. Okay. Lonton. Or Toddles.
Oh, no, I did.
Yeah, he
I
did
went,
his.
So
Yeah.
just
Okay,
Toddles now.
sorry.
I will run over to Piper, but Lonton still has one on him, right?
Yeah, I'm.
And I think
I'm dancing
technically
around
I
pretty
can't
well around it.
medicine in the middle of combat anyway.
This one here was biting me and has probably followed me, so it's also right next to her.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume that Rioth... Well, because that one's afraid of him, right? So I don't know if it would actually get any closer. But I'm gonna assume that Rioth can take care of that one.
I don't know about that. I've tried all session and I haven't landed a single blow.
I don't know if I know that, though, and I feel like you and Anduin are my heroes, and I don't assume that you ever need my help. So I'm gonna fire at the one that is on Lonton.
Nay.
Good lord. Bonus die, Lonton.
Oh,
Just to make
please,
sure it
yeah.
sticks?
Yeah, absolutely. Take it.
Right.
That is a piercing blow on... I'm sorry, this was yellow or red-blue?
Red-blue.
Okay. And it's going to be a 14
There have
injury
been-
rating.
So many piercing blows in this. This is an exceptionally lethal combat.
It really is.
Toddles, how do you kill it?
I don't care. You're Flourish. I'm more cared about Piper.
Okay. Yeah, this arrow simply sails, I think, through... As this creature is looking to bite Lonton through the... through its open mouth, and it sails right into the soft palate and into the brain of this creature. It falls to the ground at your feet, Lonton. This massive heap of meat and fur and hair. And
I'm like not even
Disgusting.
paying attention. I'm running over to Piper. No, and I'm just trying to stop her leg from bleeding.
Yeah.
okay. The last of the wolves will probably lunge towards... let's see. Anduin moved away. I don't know if it's not like it's an opportunity attack or anything, but it will still go after Anduin. With its fangs as you turn, Anduin. Ooh, that is another piercing blow.
You have got to be kidding me.
Not a great success, piercing blow or anything, but I need you to make another protection roll to save against a 14.
All right,
You can have hope.
I will take it. Basically every protection roll.
Oh,
Okay.
That is a great success. You still take 3 damage, but you will get a +1 bonus to your parry rating. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. The round's over anyway. New round. Who's next?
I switch to attack to forward stance, and I go towards the wolf that's attacking Anduin, and I swing my axe down on it. Yes, on it. For a simple success.
Okay. So upset about it.
Can we tag team this like we are wrestlers and just attack it at the same time?
All right, please do
Is it-
after you.
Because I am also going to forward stance, attack it immediately. With
Okay.
a simple success.
Okay, another attack. This time with the spear sinks deeply. You can see the creature's badly hurt, but it is still up.
all right. So I loose my arrow on it.
Wow, me and Ryuth both hit it and it lived. I'm not used to seeing this.
Yeah.
Neither am I. This is even more terrifying than the big one.
Okay. The arrow sails past and misses the warg.
Is Toddles gonna take this kill?
Toddles.
I think I see, like, I've got my hands on Piper's thigh. I've set my bow down beside me, and I hear you lot fighting. I hear the dog. I hear Launton fire an arrow and curse or, not hit it. And
Amazing honey!
I have to roll, actually, to see if I'm...
The worst curse in the whole of the Shire.
I immediately stumble forward for my bow. My hands are bloody. I shakily knock an arrow and I try to shoot this last thing.
What is up with this game, dude?
How do you kill it, Toddles?
I think it's like... It's kind of leaned back, right? Because it's weary from Ryuth and is kind of afraid of him, right? So I think he's like hunched low, growling, snarling, and I'm just low to the ground. I didn't get up from helping Piper, so I just fire between Anduin's legs. And I hit it right in the snout. And then it just falls over.
It falls
And
to the ground, and the silence of the night falls upon you.
Piper.
The last of the wargs falls. Toddles rushes over to Piper.
I do a healing.
You can have hope for that.
Yeah.
Toddles, how many more supplies do you have for healing?
Well, I have my permanent image that or item that I took at the beginning, which gives me
The
plus one.
beginning.
What?
The beginning.
Yes,
Sorry.
beginning. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I labeled it honey balm, but that was just flavor, so I don't think I have a limit on that, at least.
Okay.
If you're talking about the
Honey.
items we've found during the adventure, I still have my one king's foil that I found when I explored alone in the Barrow Downs last time.
Useful items you add to your account or your character sheet are limited,
Yes.
but you
They are
start with
limited.
them.
You will consume the king's foil given to you by Anduin. You realize that you do not have enough honey
Okay.
here, Toddles.
Yeah, I'll walk over and survey what's going on, and my healing skill is fairly limited, but I do know enough to see the severity of what's happening, and I'll offer the king's foil. You may need this.
Yeah. And I'm just rushing, like, trying to tie her wound and everything. Just so I'm clear on the stakes of this roll, is she gonna die if I fail this roll?
She has one wound, and she's currently unconscious. The way that the wounds work is how long she will take to recover. The wound is bad, but she's not dying yet.
Okay, all right.
She's already rolled a 5, which means she is going to take 5 days to recover. You are going to reduce that amount of time,
Yeah, okay.
Potentially.
Yeah.
potentially.
Oh.
Okay.
I swear if I failed the, only thing I put points in, I was gonna barf.
Okay. So, you patch Piper up. She doesn't wake up or anything. Still unconscious. But you think you've staunched the bleeding. It's going to take some rest, a little bit of time. She should be okay. Mechanically, 3 days.
Okay.
Okay. I think at this point I'm up and running back towards camp. It's like, I'm gonna get the fire going, I get some water boiling. I'm just running as hard as I can.
Okay. Momentum rushes off. Toddles is tending to Piper. What's everybody doing?
I think after any fight, I need a calm down period, as I can be somewhat feral. So I'm just taking a moment to center myself.
I think that I'm already at work. Moving the war corpses to a large pile. And I begin making a makeshift pyre.
Okay.
I'm just staying by Piper. I'm tending to her, you know, making sure I smoke some herbs to put by her bedside so that she's getting the scent and all that. Yeah, I'm just doing everything I can.
Rios, you're dragging the wargs over, making this horrible, higher, foul. Stench is horrible. Smoke is thick. And the largest of the wargs, you can see, is a bit of a sort of humanoid shape, but hunched, thick, broad chest. A little less hairy than the other wargs. The face is different. There's this dead, of course, but you can see that there's this intelligence behind those eyes.
I saved this one for last, specifically. For I do not know if I've ever encountered one of these beasts before. Would I be able to inquire my knowledge?
You can make a lore roll. You have a -1 from me.
With a -1 for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. And then could I lobby to neutralize that to a 0? As a veteran of the Battle of Azanul Bizarre, which had goblins and wargs in there, and also I have my book. Would that have any legend lore in there about this sort of thing?
No.
No. -1. Failure.
I don't know what this creature is.
When you are halfway finished with the moving of the corpses, is probably around the time that I would join you to assist with the other half, as I have cooled down.
I think
Begin moving them.
you might notice me staring with long pause at this larger creature, the one with intellect behind the eyes.
I'm not going to make any kind of roll. I already know that I do not know what this is, but I will walk over and study it with you. This one is different. Its eyes almost like us.
I have never even dreamed to read about a creature like this before. This is something else.
It is unsettling and unnatural, as the eyes of a man or a dwarf in the body of a wolf.
Well, it is time to return it to whence it came. Not quite to nature, but somewhere else.
I was thinking the same thing. The other... How many were there? The other 9.
Hey.
They will return to nature, but this thing... Who knows where it's going back to?
I nod grimly and grab its appendages, its arms, I guess the scruff of its neck. I look to you, motioning to the legs, and try and heave this beast onto the pyre.
Up it goes.
All right.
You heave this creature onto the fire. Smoke billows. And the sizzling sound of its meat permeates the area around you. There is a breeze that moves in. And it feels colder for a moment. You feel something. The hairs on your arm stand on end. Goose flesh. The sounds of the field around you go silent. An eerie feeling falls upon you. As if something is watching you.
I draw my cloak in closer, as if suddenly colder.
Rios.
Aye.
This creature was a servant of something darker, I fear. We are being watched.
I nod slowly and once. Lips pursed. You see my beard almost seem to seal shut. Afraid to speak, perhaps.
I do not know if it is some other evil or if it is the shadow that lies in the east. But I fear we have drawn the attention of something greater than simple goblins and wargs.
And I nod once again.
We have done nothing that I can think of that would have drawn the gaze of some greater evil. I almost wonder if perhaps this beast we've just felled, perhaps it was here doing something else, and our paths crossing was just chance. I don't see why it would have been looking for us.
I squint. Look towards Andarwin, then the pyre, and then beyond.